Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. My name is Joel Duggan and we're going to be playing Modulus today. Shout out and thank you to Daredrop for supplying me with a stream key for it. I'm going to be going through the the tutorial, and remembering how to play. We played the demo last May, which was free on Steam. There's a link in chat if you want to check out the game. It's available on stream. It's 25% off right now on Steam. And sorry, did I say 25? I meant 10. It's 10. Anyway, we are coming into this after almost a year away. So I'm going to redo the tutorial and assume that there's been some changes to the game as well, because I haven't looked at it since they had one more demo that came out between May and now, and I didn't play that one. So we'll just have to check it out and see what's going on. But it should be a pretty good time. You'll see a link popping up in chat from time to time. You can also ask the mods if you want a link, but it's pretty easy to find on Steam. And it's a really cool looking game. It's like Satisfactory and Minecraft and Factorio kind of had like a baby. And it's just like a fun voxel, very chill game. I do remember that the audio was a little bit fussy on the demo. So let me know in chat when we switch over if you can hear the game, if you can hear the game music, and if you can hear me okay. I should be fine, but I imagine we might have to adjust the game either up or down. So let's just dive right in and see what's up. So we are going to start a new game. I already went through and tweaked some of the video settings and stuff, so it should run. I forgot that we have to name this. What should we call the game save? The Citadel? That makes sense. On brand, right? Sandy, you played the demo. Very cool. Ah, there you are. Hello, Deadless One. I'm Atlas. I'll be your liaison to your creators, the colony. Deadless One. Cursor's weird. The colony is all the way down there. They built you for a single purpose, to mass produce bots. I do remember that part. Atlas buildings are essential to meeting your production targets. Each one is constructed for modules, the building blocks of your factory. You will be making these yourself. Been giving unlimited resources and no time constraints, so relax into it, explore, build, optimize. There's no pressure here when you're ready to begin your training. Cool. So I think I have all of my on-screen stuff off to the side. Let's run a test protocol on your sensors. Follow instructions on the top left. Move your camera using WASD or the middle mouse button. Okay. Dun dun dun. Rotate the camera using the middle mouse button. The right mouse button. Rotate. Ooh, little framey. I might have to... Well, that's not bad. Zoom the camera using the scroll wheel. The first step in creating a module is mining Polyrock. Your operators, such as the miner, are located on your toolbar at the bottom. Where's the miner? And R to rotate. Right. Place 4 miners on the highlighted Polyrock. The furnace melts Polyrock into cubes, the starting point of all modules. 5. That looks different, I think, if I remember. Transporting resources. Conveyor belts are used to move resources across your factory. Click and drag to place a conveyor line. Number 1. You have a new operator, the cutter. Place one and click on it to enter. First, clear your selection with the right mouse button. Right. Cutter. You have a new operator. Click on the placed cutter to enter it. Right. This I remember. This is really cool. So you create these little voxel blocks, but you can cut them and shape them inside the buildings, which is really cool. Configure the cutter and cut the cube into 2 equal pieces. That looks right. I don't think I have to rotate anything. Oh. There we go. That's what we want. Right. This didn't look like buttons to me at first. The assembler. The first module has been pinned for you. It requires the assembler, which combines 2 shapes into a new one. I guess I have to place it way over there. Assembler. I do remember space is a premium, and this also looks like a very familiar map. I hope I'm not playing on the same map. No, I guess it's new. Okay. So we need to... I'm going to take a little bit to get used to the controls. The splitter. The assembler needs 2 inputs. Let's use the splitter to split items from one conveyor belt into 2. Splitter. Conveyor belts. I like that there's no like extra click to confirm, like you're just doing the thing. Now we have to click on this. Now that the assembler is receiving 2 inputs, we can click on the assembler to configure it. Drag the modules from left to assemble the zone on the right. That is what we need to do.
New module created.
New module. Deliver modules to a building requires cranes. They grab the modules from conveyor belts. Click on the building to place a crane. Oh, just click on the building. Add crane. Delivering modules to a building requires cranes. Blah, 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 blah. Draw conveyor belts. The first production line is now done and should stay there to ensure a constant supply to the building. Let's start on a new production line. For the next module, use the copy tool to copy and paste a selection of operators. Oh, cool. I feel like I remember this. Duplicate your previous miners and furnace setup. Copy paste tool. Copy tool. Oh, wow. That's really slick. Okay, let's put you... Be there. Miners and furnace setup. Miners. Whoops. You are now free to build however you desire. You have unlocked tools to clear belts, copy, mirror, and destroy operations located on the left. Nice. I need belts. That's all going to do the thing. basic core facility small. We need to make a stacked thing. So I need to do another cutter, I would say. So same with, yeah, I can just copy this, paste it right there. Still getting used to the hotkeys. And then change the configuration. Oh, I have to change the cutter, don't I? Hold on. We need... those need to be cut again. It's okay. Clear items. X. So... that's what we want. Hey, old Nintendo, how's it going? I finally saw your message on YouTube. Sorry I missed it. So that's right. Configure. And then Z clears items off of foot belts. And then we need the... oh man, the copy paste is nice. That's going to send 2 of those. And then, nope. Right.
New module created.
This building requires twice as many of that newly made module, so let's use 2 cranes to deliver it. Right. But how do I have to rotate it, or is it the right module? Guess we'll find out. I do remember redoing a lot of stuff. I feel like either these things don't cost anything, or we get the resources back. Buildings need a continuous influx of modules to keep producing even after they are completed. While we wait on it to complete, we can already place a harvester pad that will collect those resources. All right. I'm curious. No. Oh, I got the demolish tool. That's good to know. You hit a right mouse button all the time to clear your selection. Oh yeah, okay. So I didn't have to rotate them. The fact that they're lying down is fine. Good to know. All good, you're a busy person. Well, thanks. I appreciate the patience. Some people don't have that patience. Place a harvester pad and link the harvester pad to the basic core. Place a harvester pad. Harvester pad. Sure. Link pad to the basic core facility. Link to this. Oh, right. I remember the drones now. I love that you can zoom in and see what's going on. It's fun. The first building you created is the core facility. You are now producing cores. We will need those to create bots in the bot assembly. The second building, let's start building it. Right. I remember now. Second building. Assembler, furnace, cutter, miner. Basic core, basic bot assembly. $48 and $48. You are now producing cores. You'll need those to create bots in the bot assembly section. Guess we're just going to put you next door. 1, 2. You can click on a building to inspect their required modules. One of the modules for the basic bot assembly is black and requires a monotoner. The monotoner can turn an entire module black or white. This needs those. This needs 24. How many were we producing? 30 per minute. 15 per minute. And this needs... say? 4. So I could probably put another splitter. Somewhere. Basic cores. Doesn't need cores. I do remember this stuff being a little bit tricky. Create and deliver the first module of the basic bot assembly. That's what that is, right? Yeah. I could just take that around the corner. Oh, hold on. If I... oh, it's nighttime. Auto cycle, dawn, day, dusk, night. That's cool. That wasn't in the game before, I don't think. At least not in the demo. If I wanted to move these cranes... let's add a crane. And Z clears that. Not the right one? Oh, not the right one. That is a different thing. Okay, whoops. Well, we still want to split this. You mirror something? So many windows. trying to figure out how to rotate this. Switch it. Oh no. T to mirror. There we go. And this needs to go to butter. Reset.
New module created.
And that needs to go up there. I think that's right. A lot of window panes. See Elite, hello! Welcome in. Thanks for saying hi. Appreciate you speaking out loud your thoughts. Gives us insight into the method of the madness. Look, if I didn't do that, it would be a very silent stream. There wouldn't be much said. I'd be just looking at the screen with a frown going like, how do I do this? Create and deliver the second module of the basic bot assembly using the monotoner. So we gotta do a monotoner thing. This needs 10, 48 and 48, and the monotoner thing is this thing. I think the thing I remember correctly about the other game, the demo, was I found it very confusing to figure out how many parts I was making, because I'm an efficiency guy, and so that's the tricky part right now. Monotoner. That's this, yeah. Okay. And it needs to be 2 by 2. So this gets put in there. So we could cut a different one. Right, so we could split this. We could cut a different one. You guys have to wait for a piece to come in. Oh. We need to stop that. Clicking and dragging is a little bit different than I remember. Oh no, wait. Stop. Monitor.
New module created.
Okay, I think it's making black ones now. Yes. Create and deliver the first module of the basic processing plant. Create and deliver the second module of the basic processing plant. Basic core, basic bot. Now we need a basic processing plant. Oh, wow. Okay. We got lots more stuff. Side by side, we can pull those from here. All right, let's put this over here. So that needs an assembler. And this needs all kinds of stuff. Okay. So I don't need these guys. They are gonna go and get split. Yes. We can cut those after. Yeah. So I need an assembler. I need a cutter. How is the volume, by the way? Can you hear the UI noises in the game as well as the game music? The game music is really kind of soft and chill. Rotate, rotate. Go. That's going to output those guys. Then I need to combine those with the black ones. The assembler goes here. So I could put this more like this position, I guess. This need more? It's almost done. So we should get a black and a white. Sound seems fine. Good. Good. I'm glad. So then we'll go this way and that way.
New module created.
Ta-da. Okay, so that's being done. Now, does this pick up the stuff? Oh, screwed up. There's a little thing here I didn't see. Why that building didn't finish. Good to know. When you're adjusting things, always clear the belts. Ta-da! This building isn't being serviced by harvester drones. The building has stopped production as it's waiting for harvester drones to come in and pick up its items. It creates basic bots. It's using 8 per minute, and I guess 8. I feel like I remember we had to look this up during the demo, but this number is per minute, I think. .5 bots per minute. Oh, wait a minute. It needs resources. Ready to deliver the second module of the basic processing. Right. Great job. Once finished, this building will create bots. In the meantime, let's start the last essential building, the basic production plant, processing plant. Will be the first step towards unlocking new technology. So this needs harvester drones. And what are these guys doing? Assign a drone, unassign a drone. Collecting basic cores. Does this have an output anywhere? I've blocked it. Crap. Okay. Hold on. Because those cores need to go there. Right. Okay. I need to move this thing. Right. Copy. Paste. And we'll just... Okay. And then we've got with the... I wish there was a hotkey to switch hotbars. There isn't. We do have these little tunnel things. I can put one there and there. And then add train this building. Ta-da. Okay. That's doing the thing. It looks really cool at night. I definitely don't remember that from the demo. I like the little neon bars. It's kind of a cool way to get some inspiration from Minecraft if you wanted to do some sci-fi building in Minecraft. Like this building would look really cool in Minecraft, and you could use these as like end rods, or if you build it big enough, they could be like frog lights or something. That would be a fun Minecraft project, is try to emulate some of these buildings in Minecraft. I mean, they've got the voxels already set out for you. It'd be, if you did it 1-to-1, it would look really cool. And it would be cool at player scale. Like, you'd be really tiny. Be cool. We need harvesters to collect them. Do I need another harvester pad? Oh, then it's just going to be outputting the same thing. I should probably make another harvester pad. Okay. Now I know where the bots are coming from. Mikatu, hello. Thanks for the lurk. Appreciate it. All right. So now we need to do This piece. So I need to split the dark piece. Or split the things that are making the dark piece. This seems to be pretty slow over here, so maybe we can siphon off some of these. $30 per minute. I'm not sure whether that's max or whether that's what we're currently doing. I don't think that's what we're currently doing. Okay, so that's 30. 15. So this would be 7. So that's down to like 3.5. We need to take this, color it, and cut it in half. So we could use a splitter. And then go black. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that's one thing that we need. And we need to split it again. Let's back this up. So some of them we're going to cut and some of them we're going to leave whole. We'll use the cutter here. And then I'll need another toner. This is just ridiculous. These are going to be white. No, these are going to be black. That's the full size. That's the little size. How do you... I guess I have to do two things, don't I? I've got to combine the small... Yeah, we have to have two assemblers. I have to make the first L shape, but then I'm going to make the second L shape. Alright, so I've got the two black pieces here that I need. What I need though is some of these to be split. I need some of these guys, I think. Yeah. I do remember it being frustrating that the splitters take up so much room. And I know this is not neat and tidy. I'm brute forcing this very much. I could split these guys here and cut them. Just wait for one to come in. Okay, and that needs to be combined with this. So then we can put an assembler right here. I like that it draws like a taxi cab short distance. That should be, yes. Then this goes here. This goes like that. Correct. And then we have another assembler. And that gets this piece here. Yeah. Oh, hotkeys are way easier. X and Z. Oh. Cool. I think that's right.
New module created.
Ta-da. And then this goes all the way over to this guy. I guess we'll do it here. Cool. MindTripMedia with the lurk and the 100 bits. Thanks very much, MindTrip. I really appreciate that. We're back with Modulus. I can't believe it's almost been a year. I remember very distinctly playing the demo. Did not think it was a year ago. Additional resource, gray cores. In addition to their modules, some buildings require additional resources. In this case, the bot assembly and processing plant will need cores as well before they can produce. Yep. Okay. Deliver the bots to the delivery dock on the map. Dock. Is that what this is? Delivery dock. Basic bots and gray data shard delivered. Basic bots. All right. Well, we'll scoot you, I guess, around the side. Connect a harvester pad to the bot assembly to connect the bots. Yeah, okay. This is just upgrading. That's the blue light.
Delivery target completed. Rank up.
Whoa, cool. Great job delivering your first bots. The colony below expects you to deliver a steady supply of them. Check out your delivery targets in the toolbar on the top left of your screen. Keep supply up to receive XP and keep expanding your factory. Congratulations on reaching rank 2. Rank increases award you with expansion permits. Use them to buy new islands. Let's proceed in expanding your territory and gain access to new resources. Cool. Buy an island. Something I didn't think I was going to say out loud today. General progression, delivery targets. 600 XP, 60 basic bots, 160. Okay. Progression. Okay. Oh, there's a mini map. Neat. Oh no. I guess those are do and undo. Yes. Report a bug. Pause the game. Menu. Menu map. I don't want the map full screen. Okay, so there's your camera. What? Got some solar panels. This looks pretty cool. Spend 1 expansion permit to unlock this island. Use skylines to transport resources across islands. Oh, I don't remember those. I feel like we had bridges or something before. It was like a different thing. That's fun. Increase core production. The processing plant also requires cores as an additional resource. Now might be a good time to increase their production. Don't forget to use the copy tool to quickly copy parts of your factory. Okay. There's a lot of windows that overlay the screen. I mean, I guess at some point we're doing the tutorial, so it's doing that. Have at least 2 finished core facilities. Basic core facility. $22 basic bots. Gray data shard. Basic bots. Processing plant. I don't know what upgrading does. 15 operations per minute. Oh, okay. So it increases production. Now I don't see any resources. Like, it's just a constant stream. So have at least 2 finished core facilities. Have both core facilities linked to a harvester pad. Finish the production processing plant. Finish the processing. That's what this is. No, that's the delivery dock. Basic processing plant is not yet finished. Okay. Deliver cores to the processing plant using cranes. It's not done yet, so I can't do that. Alright, cool. Alright, while we're waiting for this to do its thing, I'm going to take a short break because it's been about an hour. If you're new to the stream, if you're coming in for the first time with Modulus, I do think of myself as a variety streamer, but I do play a lot of Minecraft. But today is launch day for Modulus. We really liked this game when we played it last year. And I got a code from Daredrop. There's a link that you'll see in chat from time to time. You can also do bang playing or bang Modulus in chat, and you'll get a link directly to the Steam page. It's not specific to me, but Steam right now has Modulus for 10% off as part of the launch. I don't even know how much it is. I should probably know that. It does not tell me because I already own it. Can anybody throw me a link in, not a link, just the number in chat as to how much it actually costs to buy Modulus? I feel like it's $30. Don't remember. Either way, it's a good game. I really quite like it. And if you like puzzle and factory building games and chill voxel type games, then I think you will too. But thanks again to Daredrop, and I'll be back in about 6 or 8 minutes. Okay, so now we have to increase the cores. It's probably finished. Needs 4 of those and 8 of those. 1 of the 3 completed 4s. No, it still says it's a small. Oh, maybe I couldn't do it because of the tech tree. Modules. I might have paused the game when I didn't have it full screen. Nope. Thanks, Sandy. Thanks, Nadila. Building under construction. What is it not getting? Maybe this is taking up all of the parts. We're not getting any in here. Yeah. I don't have a merger layered yet, do I? I do. No, skylines. I've got a splitter, but not a merger. That's probably there. Does it tell me parts delivery? Doesn't say what I unlock. Everything is green. So my guess is that this is just gobbling up all of the parts. this is really slow. So we should be splitting that again, I guess. Because this needs regular parts. Yeah. That should do it. I almost want a little flashlight on my mouse. F. L. No. Oh. No, that's not what I want. I don't need this anymore. Yeah. Okay, cool. That's what I mean where it's not super clear that the ratios are like how they are all laid out. I do feel like we had to either had help from the chat in the demo or I looked something up. Yay, done. This building isn't serviced by harvester drones. And now we need harvester drones. This is making gray processor, gray data shard. I may have to point this a different direction. I don't know if that's the same thing or not. Yeah, no, that's what I remember too, Sandy, is going back to the mines and making sure that everything is being processed. I do remember going back and having to like redo it, but I knew I wanted to do the tutorial again. So I'm sure we're gonna have to gut this. And now that we've got all this stuff unlocked, we can probably go back and make it a lot more efficient. Because obviously it's slow right here. Like these could probably use some splits, right? Processing plant also requires cores. I think the tricky part is that the processing plant, like all the buildings look the same. I mean, they've got different models, but they're all the same color. I think from a design perspective, it'd be nice if these were like orange and blue and green and stuff like that. Maybe when we unlock that later. Sorry. So this is 10 per minute. Is it getting what it needs? Oh, it doesn't have cores coming in. Right. Processing plant. That's what I mean. Like it says processing plants. Like which one's the processing plant? All right, so we need to split this guy. Touches to work. Is this splitting cores? Could be. Yeah, got some cores. Why is this one... Oh, there we go. Some things are just slower than others. Okay. So the bottom stuff we've done. This is now going to make gray processors. Harvest at least two finished, or have at least two finished core facilities. This is a core facility. So I need two of those. Have both core facilities linked to a harvester pad. Okay. So this guy can have another harvester, right? So I can make another one of these guys. Basic core facility. I like that these ones don't necessarily have a direction. You just kind of plop them down wherever. And so he needs those things. So we need to do this again. So I can use the copy command. Just put this here. And then I think we can split this. Don't need no stinking trees. And then we do... Yeah, I really want a hotkey to go back to the main hotbar. Is that a thing? Settings. Controls. Build bar tab, maybe? Okay, so you cycle. But it goes backwards. Weird. Let's go. Splitter. Oh, nope. And then these will just produce. So what do we want? Yeah. Cool. I have to say that sometimes I don't want the night. Interesting. Autocycle day, dawn, dusk, night. Huh. That's kind of cool. Let's leave it day. Actually. Leave it day for now. Have at least 2 core facilities have both core facilities linked to a harvester pad. Okay, so then this guy is gonna link. We just have to wait for this guy to be done. Nice. Now, are all these minerals? Miner 4. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're gonna have to redo a whole bunch of stuff. I did not even clock that there was minerals down there. Plus there's all kinds of stuff up here. And then we bought this other island. And this has got whatever this stuff is. The blue gems and oil. That's a lot of stuff. How do you even get this all out of there? Maybe you can't? Dang. Yeah, like I wouldn't even know how to start. Because if you send all these down, they could connect to a belt. Yeah. All right. If they're at least a block apart, I guess we can get them all. Wow. Be a lot of processing happening. Never got that far into the update for context for color. Yeah, I don't know either. Almost there. It's going to give us some new tech, I think. I do remember getting to the oil level. And I do remember that I think my demo playthrough was like 8 hours. Like I think I did 2, 3, or 4 hour VODs. The first VOD I remember being long. The processing plant you just built produces gray processors. Use a new operator called the data center to convert those processors into gray data shards. This is all new. I don't remember this at all. Deliver them to the delivery dock to spend them on new technology in the tech tree. Oh, cool. Okay. I like that. I like having a resource to spend on tech. So this is producing data centers. This has to go to a new processing unit. It is called the data center. And it requires things to be split, I guess. Use recipe. Huh. Weird. Okay, well, we'll just reposition this guy. And this goes to there. Right. This reminds me of the space elevator in Satisfactory. Deliver one gray data shard to the delivery dock on the island. Okay. The delivery dock is really subdued. It's not very obvious. Okay. The tech tree. That's what I was waiting for. You can spend any data shards you've delivered to the tech tree and unlock new technology. Check out the tech tree in the toolbar on the top left of your screen. Keep delivering data shards to unlock upgrades for your factory. Tech tree. Basic core facility, basic bot assembly. Gray data shards. Oh boy. This is weighty. Gray buildings, second floor. Unlock. Ah, smart. I like that you have to hold it down. Good. Building floor upgrades. Data shards have another purpose besides unlocking new technology in the tech tree. They also are used to upgrade buildings. An upgraded building will output more resources when the new floor is completed. Upgrading buildings is critical for larger output, so make sure you upgrade your buildings whenever you have enough data shards. So we've got basic refinery, 4 data shards. Third floor is 40. Rain amount changes to 6. That's cool. Skylines. Extractor. Hexacrystal. Colors. Right on. This is going to get complicated. I do remember the droid core facility. What are the low-hanging fruit bits here? We've got 8, operator, 40, 120. Rate hub height. Conveyor speed. Oh gosh. Those look like late game stuff. 4. It looks like most of what we're going to be doing is here. Unlock that now. Blue pigment. Well, we know where there's hex crystals. So we've got all this going in the background. Have at least one processing plant upgraded to the second floor. Needs 8. Oh. Okay. Have at least 2 core facilities upgraded to the second floor. Or this is going to take a minute. Deliver all molecules of the basic refinery. And a basic refinery. Okay. So we have to do the basic refinery over here, but it needs support from all the other crystals. All right, cool. So we've got something to do over there. Nice. And where do I see, does it track? Yes, okay, crystals are right there at the top. Curious Muons, thanks very much. 22.49 USD, so that sounds like it's probably around 30 Canadian. Probably 27 right now with the sale. Thank you for looking that up. I wish that Steam would let you know how much it costs when you already own the game, because if you wanted to gift it to somebody, right, like it would be nice to do. Okay, so I think what we do while we're waiting for this to tick up, you know, we can create upgrade there. But while we're here, we can look at this stuff and really try to get as much happening as far as processing goes. I'd say we probably want to bring... we're going to want to put this stuff in this direction. So... something funky going on with the tiles here. Guess... we'll bring this all over here. This is going to needs crystals and puts out blue pigment via drone. Okay. So give it lots of space. And now tab went the other way. That's weird. How do we get the blue crystals out of the ground? Paint systems. This operator can extract hexacrystals and solarite from their resource nodes. Hexacrystals. Is that what these are? Yes. Okay. So we need this as an extractor. That's cool. Are we not producing any more of these things? is this stopped? I am confused. It has all the things. Just stop working? Why does this no longer move the cores? Yeah, all my drones are not working. There we go. Okay. It has all the things that it needs. Why is it not doing the thing? Does anybody see anything that I'm not seeing? Oh, there we go. Why did that take so long? Is it this? It had 6. This is obviously a bottleneck here. Oh, because of the... I changed the inputs back here. So it's slow, but I don't know why it was not working, because it was full? This could probably be split again. Let's take this and split it. And then we'll do another one of these guys, I guess. And we'll move this down here. And that'll speed that up. Okay. Nice. All right. I think I'm comfortable
Delivery
with that.
target completed. Rank up.
Oh, cool. What was the delivery target? 12 data shards? Targets. Oh, no, it was the bots. Succeed by basic bots. Okay, rank up. Expansion permits can be used to unlock more islands and expand your factory. Right on, cool. Well, we already have one island. I don't need another one right now. Have at least one processing plant upgraded to the second floor. I'm not going to upgrade that right now. At least two. I'll upgrade this one. That's 3 for those units. I'm really close to the 8, I think I need for this. Yeah, so I'm going to wait to unlock the hexa crystal. Hexa, what is it? Tech tree. Yeah, extractor. Hexacrystal extractor. LT. I need settings. Tech tree. Is that conflicting with anything and that's why it's yellow? Nope. I like that it remembers where you were in the tech tree. Like, it opens it right up to the nodule that I was looking at. Nice. Okay, so while we're waiting for that to do its thing, we should probably try to pull some of these Polyrock bits. Because this needs Polyrock stuff to complete. The first thing is going to be these miners. And this does 15 per minute. And a furnace can take 60 per minute, but outputs 15. So you can combine, but we can't combine anything yet. That must be what happens when I unlock this stuff. I think that's the thing I'm missing from a tech perspective, is that I don't have a way to combine the belts. Takes 60 per minute. I don't need a combiner. I can just combine the belts into one belt. What am I talking about? Right. So 4 of these in a cluster. Jeez, tricky. All right. Let's go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I guess these 4 down here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is where color coding would come in handy. So I'll leave room for stuff. And don't need trees. So I'll bring these along the bottom to the smelters, I guess. What did I say? The smelter took 60. Oh, nice. You can flip those buildings too. I guess we can just put these here. So it takes 60 and takes down to 15 per minute. And that's going to make cubes. And this needs... I don't remember how to pin this. Oh, I've got my 8. Oh, there it is there. Come on. Waste not, want not, collect all the things? Exactly. Now that I've got my brain back into this game. Okay, so we're going to have to cut the cubes into 4. And then assemble them in different ways. So we need to cut first. Ah, they're giving you the speed info. Cool. Doesn't say what it outputs. Depends. So it only takes 15 per minute. The output's 15 per minute. So we can do 2 of these. It's weird that it faces the other direction in here, but I get it. I understand why. We need to do... I think we just need to cut them in 4s. Yeah. I guess it depends on how you're cutting it, and that's going to be... Right? That's what I want. So then the output is going to be 60 per minute. Right. Does it say anywhere belt speed is 60? Okay. So then we have to think about assemblers. I need to dye black ones first. That's going to be... Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so that's... We can't do that. We need to split this. This is 60. And we are going to split it, I guess, twice. This is where things get complicated. Right. 60 out. Split. That's down to 15. And then these are each doing 15 per. And then we have to have an assembler. But this can all be on one line now. right? And then we need, well, no, pardon me, 2 lines. Right. I actually am going to upgrade this. Basic core. Yep. And while that upgrades, I need to take another short break. If you're new to the channel, I do this once an hour. Thanks once again to Daredrop for supplying me with the code and access to the game. If you're interested in Modulus, you can check it out on Steam. There's a link in chat. Just do bang playing, or bang Modulus, and you'll get a link to the Steam page. And you can check it out for yourself. Pretty fun. Pretty fun. I like the changes they've made, and I like the tech tree. It's interesting. And we're just scratching the surface, obviously. But yeah, give me about 6 or 8 minutes. I'll be right back. All right, we have another 4 of these Datacores. Data shards. Deliver all modules of the basic refinery. Oh, refinery. That's what we're working on now. Add at least 1 processing plant to the 2nd floor. Okay. Upgrade that. And that will output more of these, right? They'll end up doing more of the cores. We may have to add another one of these. I think. Processing plant. Yeah, it'll do 6 or 8. And this needs 2. We'll have to see whether that gets bottlenecked or not. Okay. So this is going to make black things. I can assemble that one. Need 2 assemblers there, and I need some white ones for there. So I need to split these again. And then we do an assembler. I guess maybe I shouldn't combine them all. Because if I need an assembler to just put them together. Right? So then these come over here. So that's the output there. And again, it takes 15 in. This is putting out 15 and 15. So I really only need 1 there. Can you do manifolds in this game? Like, I don't know if I can. I get Z and X mixed up. No, you can't. Okay. The manifolds are not a thing. And this is outputting... $15, and it takes... Oh no, it takes 30. Okay, that was right. Now we're making all of these, but I need combine one there and one there. So I need to re-dye it, split it and re-dye it. And this needs to be split so that it can be reassembled.
New module created.
Right, and they didn't have to be changed to stand upright. They can just go straight to facility from there. Okay. So that's done. Now I need dye one of these.
New module created.
That's those two. And then send them up there. Right? Right. Okay, cool. Well, windmills and water wheels in Minecraft more than anything. I don't even want them to do anything but create life in the world, like smoke and campfires. Yeah. Adding some motion into Minecraft would be very, very cool. Did anybody play the April Fool's snapshot yesterday? Anybody else just keep the Artemis feed on? I watched it for a couple hours last night. I watched the lunch and I left it on in the background while I was cooking, but I haven't actually watched it today. It was super cool. I mean, it obviously went pretty smoothly. So now we have to make... I'm going to just do another production line for those things because those are complicated. So we can grab this guy, which is a cutter. And this is going to output 60, depending. This is going to output whatever we decide to do. I don't think I need more of these. So it's like a sandwich. It might be better to assemble them first. No, cut it in 4 first. Two cutters. That's going to go 30 per minute, but this is doing 15 and 15 in. Okay. So then those need to get cut again. Yes. $15 and $15. Why am I splitting them? Because it only takes 15 in. Right. So output 30. Rotate. So 30 out and 30 out. And that is going to make the middle part. Oh, there we go. That's how I get that pinned. Right. So we're going to take half of them and dye them. And then we have to cut them again. Or do we cut them first? That only takes 15. This is outputting 30. Okay, so I can't do that. I have to split it again. Man, it's just... and then these have to get cut. That's outputting 15 each per minute, and these only take 15. Now they're outputting 30 and 30. Those I can combine onto one track if I want to. And these I will have to split in order to combine in an assembler. My days in Satisfactory certainly come in handy. So then that gets combined with another couple of assemblers. It's wild. So that's 30 and 30. It only takes 15 and 15. So that's those. So it's, each of them are going to make the same thing. And then they all get combined. This is going to be outputting 15 of those. This is going to be combining too many of those. That's fine. I guess I only need the one of these. You really have to do the math backwards. Oh, no, wait a minute. That's not going to work. Oh, I could do them both. $15 and $15. Right. Oh, that needs to be cut yet. Oh, this is going to work out. Hold on. Delete that. And now I need to assemble. Those need to go to two different assemblers. We're going to cross the streams. Let's get them facing this way. Is this the more hefty? No, we don't need as many of these. Oh, that's not the final form. Not the final form.
New module created.
There we go. clear this off. Oh, that can't go there. That should finish the building pretty quick. And then I find that the one thing I'm not really a fan of, I would say, is having to do all this just to make the building, just to construct it, and then have to redo it again. Like the ratios are different for the actual production. I'm not a fan. Because you do all this work and then you realize that you've made more than you need. Yeah, it really, I feel like the game would be a lot better with like a manifold system. Is not being serviced by harvester drones. Creates blue pigment. It needs only 8, 4, and 4 per minute. And it needs 8 of these blue pigments, and we can now make these with this thing. Oh, I see. These are they're oblong. I'm not making any of these again. Because the upgrade is just not done. I feel like there's something screwy going on. This is not. Oh. The pigment refinery requires hexacrystals for production. This resource can be found on the new island you bought. Extract it using the newly unlocked extractor. Cool, but like why has this stopped? Obviously that's not going the right speed. Okay, hold on. Do I go under it? Yes. So this is doing 10 per minute, and it needs 8 per minute. And then it needs a drone port. I find the drone port excessive. I don't know why it does that. And then we need to bring it over here because we need blue pigment. Unlock tech tree node, essential paint systems, create a blue paint using the dye mixer. Essential paid systems 16. And we are not making enough of those. This making a lot more. Maybe that'll speed things up a bit. That seems to be working. If Ghostbusters taught you anything, it's not to cross the streams. Yeah, that's fair. So now we're just kind of waiting on these cubes. Now I would say that we can do this. You're making 8 per minute, I guess. Only needs 2. I thought there was like a heat map. Maybe I'm thinking about something else. Oh, neat. Billboards, banners. Huh. That's fun. I do remember the blue tech tree that we dabbled in a little bit last time. I also remember things that you could put on the track that monitored the speed of things. Item speed, yeah. That's the thing we unlock later. There's definitely room for it down here. I think it's in this section here. In the 3, 4, 5. Or whatever. But, it's the... I'm trying to think of how to explain it. I think it's the way that they lay out the UI that it doesn't seem to be. I guess it doesn't really let you know, from what I can tell, when things are not going well. I thought there was a way to highlight that in the demo. Like it would give like red for clogged lines, green for efficient ones, yellow for slow. Like this would be red, you know what I mean? I might be thinking about a different game. Alright, we have the 16 things that I need to unlock essential paint systems. To make paint, use the dye mixer to mix oil with pigment from a pigment refinery. Oil is extracted from oil pockets in the map using an oil rig. Okay. Painter, dye mixer. And I need, oh, there we go. I guess we'll just... So this is the blue pigment coming in here. We'll need to change the position of this. Then we've got a blue dye mixer. No, it's a painter. Creates paint. Right. Oh, it does need oil. Okay. They've changed the graphic on that. That's different than it was before. That's cool. 1-to-1. This is outputting 60 on each belt. And this is, does it say? Doesn't give me a speed on this one. Creates 2. This is making 2. But I don't think I need that much oil. And then we probably have to split this. That's going to make blue paint. Your first paint, how wonderful. Just think of all the possibilities at your digit tips. Ooh, the droid design is going to look so good in blue. It's the most handsome color after all. Not that I'm biased. Nice. That's cute. You have now access to module challenges. Completing these will give you XP and data shards and allow you to rank up faster. If you're looking for something to do in between delivery targets, give these a go and claim your rewards. Note that these modules must be delivered to the delivery dock to count towards a challenge. Now we have this. Oh, fun. Okay. I get the idea that you're supposed to be rebuilding and moving things around a lot. Some of these look challenging. My gosh. Delivered. What's the reward, I wonder? Geez, that's complicated. Wow. Some of those shapes are nuts. Guess you just get XP. Unlock the stamper node in the tech tree. Oh, I like that the hotkey that I assigned to this, it puts it up on the UI. That's awesome. Unlock the stamper. Basic stamper. 40. And complete a module challenge. Oh, what's this? Skyline. I feel like there was a trash bin in the other one as well, in the demo. Complete a module challenge. That looks pretty easy. Well, easy-ish. I feel like there's going to be a lot of rerouting and readjusting as things go on. I don't remember there being this much of a bottleneck before. Okay, well, let's try a little bit this is honestly probably a good spot to leave off, because that's going to take a bit. And we're only halfway through the XP for the stamper. I do remember the stamper being something we could probably use in more complicated shapes from the demo. Yeah, I need to really figure out a way to do large fields of minerals. I feel like there's going to be a better way to handle some of this stuff. But I think I've got the right idea here in terms of like condensing and expanding as things go. The hard part is the unpredictability of the shape changing the output speed. That's interesting. I shouldn't say speed, output volume. Same. Anyway, fun stuff. I'm going to see who else is maybe streaming Modulus. Barring that, I can pass you along to somebody playing Minecraft. Let me just refresh my feed. I am not seeing... Is there anybody I know playing Modulus? Do you guys have a preference? I can also send you to somebody playing Minecraft if you want. Well, that's a decent first day on Modulus. I will be returning to this probably not tomorrow. We're probably going to go back to Minecraft tomorrow because I want to have something to talk about on Monday on the show. That show is the Spawn Trunks, by the way, if you're not aware. And I will probably be returning to Modulus at least once a week. Like, I need a game to do on Fridays. Like, I like my Fridays to be a little bit more free and fun. And so I'll probably keep this in the rotation for that. You can, of course, check out Modulus by typing in Bang Modulus or Bang Playing in chat. There's a linked chat message at the top of chat as well if you're still here live. And check it out on Steam. It's launched today. It's a really well done factory puzzle game. And it is, I want to say, someone said it was $22 US. It's so around $30 Canadian, but it's 10% off on launch day. And again, thanks to Daredrop for the key to test it out. I will definitely be playing it again, and I will see you folks. Tomorrow's Friday, so yeah, 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Back to the regular stream time for me. This was an afternoon stream because, of course, Modulus launched in the afternoon. We can send you towards the Citadel Cafe, which is my podcast about sci-fi and fantasy entertainment, as well as the Spawn Chunks, which is my podcast about Minecraft. Both of them are free. Both of them have new episodes out right now. Go check them out. Let me know what you think. The Spawn Chunks has video available on YouTube and on Spotify as well. Watch it on YouTube if you want. It's a much more easily accessed video there. And thanks again for the moderation help today. And thanks for the support. I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.